think analytically or critically is a lifelong skill with broad applications both inside and outside the language classroom. Likewise, the ability to look at a problem or a task with a fresh eye or with creativity has far-reaching implications for learning both inside and outside a formal education system. This module will take a look at what one teacher is doing to bring critical and creative thinking into her class. Her students are learning to take a think locally and act globally approach to problem solving and new areas of inquiry in their learning as they develop their language skills. This is the first week in a large class of young adults. The teacher is using a content-based approach with a mass media theme as a basis for the day's activities. She is assessing students' skills as they participate in and complete a series of tasks. Observe the sequence of activities that she has students do over the course of the class. Ask yourself, in what ways are critical and creative thinking involved? Number 1, viewing points. Mass media activity number 1. Video segment number 1. What examples of critical or creative thinking do you see?
So we are going to be talking about mass media, communication, TV, and others. Okay? I'm going to give you this paper. Please don't look at it. Yes. Wait until everybody's ready. Don't read. Okay, I'm going to play some music. What you have to do is to write your names here on the lines, and you have to you write your name and you pass it to the next person. Very quickly because the music can't stop. You have to finish before the music stops, okay? So write your name very quickly and pass it to the right, to the other person. Around the class, asking people some of these things. Quick questions. Okay, you have the questions, and for example, you hear number 1, you have Luis. So you have to go to Luis and ask him, how many hours do you like to watch TV? Or how many hours do you watch TV? Okay, so you complete the information. Okay, so you must talk with everybody here. Look for the person and ask the question and then complete the information, what you have missing there. Okay, do you get that? Yes. Yes? Okay, so please, let's stand up and look for the people, find out the information.
A disadvantage that I think that the shapes don't know what they're seeing. I think it's good in some cases, but you know there is so many things that are bad too. Henry. Your name?
Yulisa? Your name?
Adrian.
What? The best Costa Rican show is?
The vintage of the TV?
And Bibles.
What do you think was interesting about your classmates' information? What did you find?
All the times watch sport programs.
Okay, let's finish with this idea. What about technology? What do you think about technology and your classmates? What do they say?
In one word, it's advanced.
Innovation.
Interesting.
Interesting,
But it depends on the way that we use it.
We can use it in a good way or in a bad way. It can help us, but it can destroy us.
Summary. Students began the class with a warm-up and getting to know you activity. Students had to synthesize the information that they collected and report on it. Analysis and synthesis are good examples of higher order or critical thinking skills. Note also that this activity used integrated language skills plus a variety of self-management and communication strategies. Number 2, viewing points, mass media activity number 2. Video segment number 2. What examples of critical or creative thinking do you see?
I want you to make 4 groups. I am going to give you something to read. You're going to read and you're going to plan a role play about what is in here. These are like 4 different things about television. So let's make groups of 4, 5. 4 groups of 5, please. And I give you what you have to read, and then you plan a short role play. So you're going to have like 5 minutes to plan how are you going to represent what is in here, okay? Let's make the groups.
On the evening news and the all-news channels, I learn about events in the outside world, politics, the environment, recent changes in technology, and medicine too. And I love comedies. I call you to the board and talk about this problem.
And we are supposed to fight with them?
Yes, and he fights, and you are listening to music and you are watching TV. The names are the same? Yes. And I put all in the living room and talk about this problem and maybe look at information program like a National Geographic.
Okay, this is my wife, Julia, and these 2 are my daughters, and we're going to represent a family problem.
Laura? Dali, one moment, go to take the dinner? No, I don't want. Oh, no.
What do you mean?
The girls don't put me attention.
What's that? Why?
I don't know. Laura only all the day in the bedroom, only listen the radio and don't read, don't study, and Dalia is too.
I'm going to talk with the girls. I'm going to tell to them so we can come and see a documentary program. Maybe that's best for them because they don't want to read. Maybe we could see TV and learn.
Yes.
So I'm going to call them. Why don't you go talk to Laura, what he says, and honey?
Open the
Come
door
on.
right now. But I am looking my favorite. Please.
I'm sorry, we are going to see a documental about the one your mother wants to see in National Geographic, so we're going to see with the family, all right?
This program is very boring. Laura, please. Put attention, and after you decide what do you watch in the television. Okay.
So the program
My favorite animal,
What
see?
is?
the butterfly. It's very beautiful.
Yes. And you, Laura, what do you think about this program?
There is very important, very beautiful.
Okay, we're going to do this every week. Did you hear? So
Summary. Students worked in groups to create and perform skits that addressed a current issue or problem related to mass media. Students used both critical and creative thinking skills as they analyzed the problem or task, wrote the script, and then performed it together. Do you think the students got their message across? Why? Or why not? Module focus. Summary. The focus in Module 9 has been on critical and creative thinking skills. Like this teacher, we hope that you too can take a critical and creative approach both to your own teaching and to the learning that students experience in your classroom. Let English be the medium through which they expand their minds and through which they then apply that thinking in the world beyond. For us and for them, the sky is the limit.